Hi, my name is Leanne Sullivan, and I attend Ivy Tech Community College, and I've been in the mortuary science program since the summer of 2015. And this is my SCI scholarship application video. Question 1 is, funeral service is a caring profession. Tell us about the talents you possess and how you will utilize them in your career. I've always been told that I'm a good listener and that I give good advice, and I think both of those are equally important in the funeral industry. Getting someone to answer uncomfortable questions that you might have to ask and getting them in a comfortable mindset to answer those questions is very important. Next on my list of talents is the gift of empathy. I think it's easy to go through the day in, day out motions of life and forget about the fact that some of the families we're serving might be going through the hardest time of their lives, and being able to relate to them and help them cope and go through the grieving process appropriately is crucial. And then lastly, I possess excellent communication and people skills. Families notice things, and I think by putting families' needs first, through my actions, families realize that they're in good hands and they can see how seriously I take my job, and it puts them at ease and helps them put aside the overwhelming feelings they might be having from experiencing the loss of a loved one. Next question. What does community involvement mean to you, and how does it relate to funeral service? I believe that being an involved citizen is not only the right thing to do, but it also benefits your name in the community and in your business. And I believe to achieve the name that you want and be the person that you want, you have to put in the time and work. And I'm the kind of person that when my cup is full, I want to give to others and make their load a little lighter. And, even just getting a smile from them, I'm happy. And lending a helping hand to others that are less fortunate than you is also very rewarding. By benefiting the community, I think that you're also benefiting yourself. Something as small as opening the funeral home up in non-business hours to support groups. It puts a good name out for the funeral home, but it also helps give a mom and pop feel that a lot of people associate with the funeral industry. And putting yourself out in the community also puts a face and personality with the funeral home that people might not get to see unless they're planning for a funeral. And I think working on an individual and group basis they're both equally important when being involved with the community. Last question is, continuing education is vitally important for your continued success in the ever-changing profession of funeral service. Give an example of why continuing education is important in funeral service. I think it's important because funeral service is a business just like any other industry, and it's constantly going to be changing to stay current and cater to the families that we're serving. It's important to be aware of these changes so that you can be flexible when planning for funerals and arranging. And seeing as the popularity of personalization is rising, it's huge in our industry. And a trend in the funeral industry is cremation. Last year, cremation overtook traditional funerals as a whole in our country. And another trend is green burials. And I think nowadays, continuing education, if you're not, going through with that, it's borderline negligence this day and age, because families inevitably suffer when they can't be delivered what they're hoping for from a funeral service. And it's just disappointing to me. Well, I'd like to thank SCI for the opportunity to apply for this scholarship. Thank you.